Hey guys, Bitcoin Owen here. Today I'd like to talk about the debt basically in America. Trump is refusing to defend Europe from Russia basically because Trump is saying that we do not have the funds, we don't have the money basically to fight a war with Russia and win a war against Russia. And the EU is saying, you're obliged after World War II, you signed an agreement basically to defend Europe in case of a Russian invasion, basically to defend Germany and France. Not the UK, but Germany and France. And the UK is the only country in Europe with a decent army basically that would have any hope of defeating Russia. But anyway, Trump is spending and spending and spending. He tried to cut his way out of the debt situation there with Elon Musk and the chainsaw up in the air and the Department of Public Expenditure, and it failed anyway. And Trump gave up trying to cut his way out of the debt situation. So now Trump is trying to grow and spend his way out of the debt situation. Not spend, but grow basically, and they'll use what's called fiscal dominance basically. So that means that fiscal dominance basically means that the debt situation will take prime position basically in the Federal Reserve's policies. They won't be using monetary policy, they will be using fiscal dominance basically. So that means that interest rates can go to zero basically, and Trump will probably set them to zero this month. I think he's replacing Jay Powell with somebody whose favorite is Stephen Moran. But anyway, Trump is going to cut rates basically and try and grow their way out of the debt situation. The debt in America is 125 or 130% of GDP. They're running the government is running an annual deficit in excess of $2 trillion. So the government doesn't have much room for maneuver in America, and Trump doesn't think, if Trump thinks and believes that if the US Federal Reserve continues with monetary policy, that is using interest rates to control inflation and keep inflation sub 2%, then that will keep the ship steady. But Jay Powell does not adhere to that, and Trump does adhere to it. Trump wants fiscal dominance. Trump wants low interest rates, and Trump doesn't care about inflation. But Trump will be blamed for it. There's going to be massive inflation in America and all over the world now as the US Federal Reserve embarks away from monetary policy basically, and they will be moving towards fiscal dominance. So that means that interest rates can go as low as they want basically, and they're going to grow their way out of the debt situation. I don't think it's a good idea anyway. I don't adhere to it. Bitcoin is the asset to own in my opinion, because there's going to be massive amount of money printing. Trump is going to try and stimulate their way out grow their way out, and the inflation is going to go high basically. High inflation, low interest rates means that the US economy will suffer basically. There's going to be mass unemployment, huge amount of unemployment. When inflation goes above 2%, there's always trouble basically. There could be a crash too in markets, and with fiscal dominance, then you see the debt. They're going to try and grow the economy, GDP basically above, and get the debt down to less than 100% of GDP. So that's the story anyway, guys. That's the lesson for today. What do you think? Put your thoughts in the comments.